Hello, welcome back to another video, and let me insert in a short clip, and the link to the full video will be below. Okay, here we go.
It's the viral video that's been causing jaws to drop all day long. Horrified passengers hit record as a man is grabbed and dragged off a United Airlines flight. The reason why he was pulled off is even more shocking. Now, imagine that you book your flight, you pay for it in full, you go and check in, get your boarding pass, board the plane, only to be told that you have to get off because the flight is overbooked. Well, one man in the U.S. refused to do that, and that is what's led to this incident.
I'm sure some people have never seen that clip before or heard of that incident before because that's 4 years ago. That's a long time, okay? If you have never seen that or heard of it, now you have. I remember that vividly, of course, and on that day and the next day, all kind of outrage, all kind of boycott, call out for that man. And for those that didn't remember, what happened within 36 hours from the viral video? All kind of news came out that he was not a savory person. He committed crimes before. He went through character assassination by the press, by the media. And all of a sudden, all the outrage, or most of the outrage, and all of the boycotting that was called by China went away because part of the character assassination that the press and media put out there was he was Vietnamese. There is no way to quantify whether the lack of outrage or the disappearance of the outrage or the lack of boycott happened because he's no longer Chinese. Could it be a combination that because he was not a savory person, not an outstanding citizen, play a part in other Asians kind of say he got what he deserved? Is that the reason? Or the reason is that he's not Chinese, so he's not worth defending or standing up for? You can decide. Okay, it's always a lot of gray area. I'm not here to tell you that he deserved what he got. I'm not here to tell you that more people should have stand on his side regardless of what he did in his past and his professional life. No one deserves to be treated that way. Any other skin color, any other race, do you think we would get more outrage? I think so. I don't think I'm out of line to say that. But what happened there is an ugly mark on the Asian race overall for me because it is the underlying problem that a lot of Asians of many different ethnics don't want to talk about. Okay? There is a huge problem within the Asian race itself that have created a lack of unity for a long, long time. I don't have a solution for it. I do not. I do not claim to know how to solve it. But I do know not speaking out about it is not going to help. That's why I constantly speak out about that incident for the past 4 years, why many people have forgotten it. It's not because I am Vietnamese, the same nationality as the man in the video. It is not. He can be any other Asian ethnic. Okay, he can be Lao, Cambodian, Philippine, doesn't matter. I would speak out for him because it is not about what he did with his professional life. He did not deserve to be treated that way. No one deserve to be treated that way, regardless of your skin color or your race. And I think it is sad that there are Asians out there that chose to not stand up and speak up for him because he's not whatever ethnic nationality they are. They are above him. Yes, I just said that. I am Vietnamese. I am not offended one bit if somebody mistook me for another Asian nationality. Not one bit. If somebody approached me and say, "Oh, I thought you were Philippine. I thought you were Malaysian. I thought you were Cambodian," it doesn't bother me. It's not a big deal for me. Okay? But would it be shocking for you to know or hear that there are Asians out there that would be offended if you mistook their nationality because they are Chinese or Korean or Japanese and you think they are Vietnamese or Filipino or whatever other Pacific Islander, because us Pacific Islander are somewhat less in their view? Yeah, there are other Asians that think that way. This is one of the many big issues with Asian in this country that I think most non-Asians are not aware. Okay, because we are lumped into one race. And from our own internal race, many Asians prefer to latch on to the model minority myth. It is easier for many Asians to latch on to the model minority myth because it makes us look better in non-Asian eyes than to air our dirty laundry that we have racism and ethnicism within our own race. It's true. It existed. It's been around for centuries. And to ignore it is foolish. I wish it's not there. But wishing is not going to change anything. For me, it is vital for all of us, regardless of our nationality, to stand up, chin up, and speak up. Because if you don't do it for yourself, don't count on your Asian brother and sister to do it for you if something happened to you. Okay, because we are not living in a world where other Asians of all nationality have the same respect for each other. We have problems within our own race. We're not perfect, so it is easier to latch on to the model minority myth to paint ourselves as we are good, we are quiet, we are compliant, we work hard, we don't make waves. That sounds a lot nicer than we are racist toward other Asians, huh? Is that it? Is that why some Asians like to latch onto the myth instead of looking at the truth, admitting to the truth, speaking out about the truth? I'm not. Okay, so I'm sure this video is probably more controversial than the previous videos on my channel because it's air out some dirty laundry, but it is necessary. Okay, and to me, it is a must topic for Asians to discuss in general, especially in America, because there are so much misconception of who we are, what we are, that non-Asians just don't understand. And the more frequent we speak out and educate non-Asians about what kind of people we are, why we behave certain way, how we look at each other, how we treat each other within our own race, it will become an easier topic. It will be better off for the future generation, because I do care about how all of us, all the future generation of all nationalities in this country treat each other. I think the only way that we can change the perception, the treatment of Asian in general is the unity among the Asian themselves, instead of like waiting, hoping for non-Asians to treat us better. We need to treat each other with more respect instead of waiting for the rest of America to treat us with respect. We need to start here first. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.